guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I got a pretty nice video for you guys. I'm going to be going over all the mods that I've done to my car. It's a 2020 Chrysler 300S with the V8 in it. All of these are going to be things that I've added to the car since I've got it, things that didn't come stock. So some things you may or may not consider a mod. I don't know. You guys can debate that. So we're going to jump into it. But of course, first we have to wake the neighbors up. So let's go ahead and get this cold start. Alright, so my neighbors can thank me later. I just don't want them to be late for work or anything. So I'll try to do my part. So one thing I want to mention, guys, is most of the things I'm going to be showing in this video, we've actually done full-length installations or reviews on them on the SheFast channel. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description of this video if you want to check out full information on any of these. Most of them are covered. So we're going to go ahead and start with the front of the car, work our way back, and then we'll look at the inside as well. So the first thing I want to talk about are the headlights. My car came with the halogen bulbs, kind of yellowish in appearance, so I went ahead and upgraded to the 6K HIDs. So these are pretty easy to install. You just plug them in and they're a direct replacement. Look way better than the stock, so I highly recommend doing those. Now unfortunately, when I got my car, they had already drilled into the bumper, so I went ahead and got some bumper plugs. They just plug in right there. And if you're in a state where you do have to have a front license plate, you can go with what I did, a stow and show. So this basically just mounts directly under here. And then when I want to attach it, I just plug this in. Makes it real simple if you want to go to a car show and take it off, put it back on. It's real easy to do, so that's definitely something I recommend. I also did the black noise emblems on the front and the rear of the car, so I have that. Did the 300S in black. Mine came with the chrome emblems, so if you don't have the black noise ones, you can definitely order those online, replace them. It gives it a real nice look. Another thing I did for the wheels is they actually came with the silver lug nuts, and so I planned on replacing these with some black lug nuts, but then I came across these right here. They're just basically little plastic covers that you can stick on, and I've had those on for well over a year. Never had one fall off or anything. So that's an alternative if you just don't want to take off the silver ones. Saves you a little bit of money. I actually just bought them to test out, but then once I put them on, I kind of forgot about them and just never got the black lug nuts. So that's an option for you. Another thing are the side markers, the LED side markers. This is pretty much a must-have for me. As you can see, it runs the full length down there in the front, and we have the ones in the rear right here, looking real good. A lot better than stock in my opinion, where you just have the little dot there. And the ones I have are actually smoked out, so they're black when they're off, so you don't have to worry about tinting them or anything like that. You can also get them clear, so gives you guys a couple of options there. The roof wrap is another thing that I did. And I really like the way that this came out. It kind of blends in with the panel sunroof. My car is also lowered on Eibach lowering springs, so I got the drop in the rear and in the front. That definitely helps out with appearance. Gets rid of that ugly wheel gap, and it also helps you with cornering, and when you're launching the car, you don't get that drop in the back. And of course I got all the windows tinted. That was one of the first things I did. Actually have a tint strip on the front as well, going across there. So anytime I get a car, one of the first things I do is tint it, obviously. It just helps change the look, keeps the car cool on the inside, especially if you have leather. Now of course we did do the rear diffuser here. the installation of this rear diffuser is actually on the She Fast channel. So again, check the description of this video so you can see that. The Carvin 5-inch tips, and I also have the Carvin R mufflers on here, along with the mid muffler delete. Now looking under the hood here, I have the JLT cold air intake. I went with a blue filter. Really like the way this looks. I'm actually thinking about changing out this tube to a white one though, and go ahead and do some maybe white this out, get some painted parts in here, engine cover as well. And another mod that we have to remove this to see it, but it's this right here, the JLT oil catch can. This is something that I highly recommend because it's going to help preserve your engine. It's going to capture the oil in this little can right here, and I have some footage to kind of show you. I think it was on Shamilia's car where you can see how much oil it actually catches. So it helps prevent sludge from building up. So if you have a Mopar, highly recommend that. So moving to the inside of the car, I replaced all of the interior lights with LEDs. It gives it that nice bright hue. Got them in the back. And you can kind of see them down there for the puddle lights. I went ahead and replaced those so they're much brighter at night. So they do sell some puddle lights that actually have different designs on it. I think I had the Chrysler ones at one point. Shamilia had some with the Dodge logo. But after a while, you end up having to replace them because it's basically a little sticker that projects the image, and that sticker gets damaged. And you end up having to replace them. So I just put in the regular LED lights, so it gives it a nice bright appearance. I don't have to worry about the sticker getting damaged. Another thing I highly recommend for any car really are these WeatherTech mats. Man, they make life way easier because you don't have to worry about scrubbing carpet or worrying if it's raining you're going to mess up your interior of your car, or if you're like me and you have people riding with you, little kids or whatever, who aren't necessarily worrying about how dirty your car is going to get. These things make it easy to clean. They're actually form fitted to the specific vehicle, so you can see that it kind of goes around. They clip into place here, and there's another one over there. So they stay in place. You pull them out, spray them down, dry them off, throw them back in there, and you're good to go. So I have those in the front and in the rear. And then if your car has paddle shifters, these paddle shifter extensions right here, really nice. I like these. I got the black ones. Shamilia has some orange ones in her car. They basically just stick on, but they're made out of aluminum, so they feel really good and give you a little more surface to hit those paddles with. These knob covers here just basically slide on. They're aluminum. They're fitted to the knobs. Gives it a little more style. They come in different colors. Mine are black, so they kind of just blend in. The one Shamilia has in her car are orange. I think you can get them in red and blue. A couple other colors as well, so those are really nice to have. Another thing I highly recommend doing in any vehicle is getting a dash cam. So I have a Van-True dash cam here. It has a front camera, and we have a rear camera as well. So that's going to help out if you have an accident or whatever the case may be, help protect your vehicle. They have so many different models out. We've done a bunch of reviews on different dash cams. So, you know, take your pick how much you want to spend, what features you want. They have some with the camera that faces inward so that you can see inside the cabin as well as outside, or the rear. So bunch of options out there. Check out some of our videos on She Fast to see different reviews that we've done. So guys, for now, that pretty much does it for this video. These are all the things I've done to my 2020 Chrysler 300S so far. I do have more things planned, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click like, turn on the notifications so you're notified when we drop new videos. Again, as many videos as I can put in the description where we've actually done reviews on the different things I showed in this video, they'll be in the description, so you can check those out if you have any questions about installing. So until next time, guys, stay safe, and I'm out of here. Peace.